This podcast is sponsored by Goldbelly. Unwrap the magic of Goldbelly with America's most iconic food gifts shipped nationwide. Whether it's the one and only Joe's Stone Crab from Miami, legendary steaks from Peter Luger's in New York, or decadent cakes for food icons like Ina Garten or Martha Stewart, Goldbelly has the epic gifts your friends and family will rave about for years. Use promo code GIFT for free shipping and 20% off your first order on goldbelly.com.
JBL wireless earbuds are for those who are the first to try something unique. The first wireless earbuds on the market with a touchscreen case, which allows you to control your audio without reaching for your phone. They also have a touchscreen smart charging case for one-touch control. I love being able to touch my buds and control the volume. With a built-in wireless transmitter that lets you plug and play with any device you want, JBL wireless earbuds connects you to all your favorite music, movies, and games. JBL wireless earbuds. Grab a pair at jbl.com.
This is Optimal Work Daily. How to Deal with a Failed Project by Karl Staib of digtofly.com. A failed project can punch the motivation out of the most resilient person. The greatest people have to go through failure. Seth Godin, the marketing master, loves writing about his failures. To get where you want to go, you need to fail. You have to do it bigger and bigger each time. You know this is part of a career. The hard part is dealing with your emotions so you don't get too down. Emotional traps. I was recently handed 3 setbacks in one day. A big-time blogger sent me a "What the heck are you doing?" email. A big-time company that I thought was interested in sponsoring my Happy at Work Action Day declined my proposal. And I was scheduled to do a conference call that would give me more clout. Each one was a lock. At least I thought they were. All of them fell apart. I fell apart too. I sulked in my home office while trying to piece myself back together. Usually I can recover quickly, but my expectations were too entrenched. The results were a big wet slap in the face. You know, one of those stinging pains that doesn't want to go away. Because it's more than just the rejection. Most of us rely on hope so much that we let our attachments get the better of us. You need to find a way to separate from the pain so you can let the hurt go piece by piece. 1. Relax with your thoughts and emotions. 2. Understand why you were so attached to a certain outcome. 3. Share your feelings. 4. Create plan AA and AAA. 5. Test out your plans. And 6. Appreciate your passion. You just need to create a method that allows you to process and move on. 1. Relax with your thoughts and emotions. Your most pressing need when dealing with a failed project is your mental state. Your thoughts determine how you feel. If you can't let them go, then you'll be in pain for a very long time. You need to find a way to relax with your thoughts and emotions. I like to do this by going for a walk, meditating, practicing yoga, and writing a list of everything that is going on within me. This may take a few hours or a few days depending on the situation. You need to do an emotional dump, trying to let everything go. You'll notice yourself feeling better by noticing increasingly more positive emotions. 2. Understand why you were so attached to a certain outcome. Any project has a reason for being. Even making yourself some toast and jelly is a simple and great action. The thing is, the failure rate is low. The more detailed the project, the more chances for failure. Figuring out why you were attached to the outcome is pretty easy to understand. Whether you are writing a book or a computer program, you are trying to influence others and make money in the process. If this project fails, you feel like a failure. It's this attachment that causes the pain. Please take note of this because you don't want to keep repeating the same mistake. 3. Share your feelings. The reason I didn't want you to share your feelings in the first step is because most of the time it's all complaining. It only reinforces your negative view of yourself. Once you can do step 1 and 2, you can then talk to someone objectively about how you feel. Explain to this trusted friend what happened and begin to formulate a plan of action. 4. Create plan A, AA, and AAA. Creating 3 plans is what I recommend to get started on building momentum. I like to call the 3 plans A, AA, and AAA. I don't like to think of the next plan of action to be A, B, or C, because you are building on top of your original plan. You may want to dump your original idea, but first figure out if you can make it better. Create plans that will make your project even stronger. 5. Try out your plans. This is the step where most people fall flat. They want to take action, but they're still attached to their emotional baggage. If this is the case, then go back to step 1 and complete the process, and don't move on until you're ready. Many people also fail to make strong enough plans that they believe in. They try to get their energy back up, but they can't, because they are still reeling from the first failure. Once again, go back to step 1 and don't move on until you're ready. When you have created a plan that you can get behind, your action should come naturally. You shouldn't have to force yourself to be motivated. And 6, appreciate your passion. The reason you took the failure so hard is because you are passionate. This is a good trait in moderation, but you need to find an emotional middle ground that allows you to keep trying new angles until you succeed. Quote, "It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer." End quote. Albert Einstein. You have superpowers within you. You just need to keep linking your creativity to that slightly better idea. Eventually, you'll get the results that you desire. Wrap up. You've heard that the fun is in the journey, not in the destination. We all know this, but it's hard to accept. The only way to really understand this concept is to take mental notes as you deal with both. I've noticed that I'm much happier creating than I am with enjoying the finished project. This took me a long time to accept, but by accepting this fact, I'm much more relaxed when I work on a project. There is no need to rush through, make mistakes, and beat myself up. You just listened to the post titled, "How to Deal with a Failed Project" by Karl Staib of digtofly.com.
The only thing that makes an Oklahoma fried onion burger more famous? Putting Kraft Real Mayo on the bun. For nearly 100 years, Oklahoma families have trusted its creamy, balanced taste to make every bite feel like home. So pick up Kraft Real Mayo at the store today.
'Tis the season for identity theft. This time of year, most of us are checking off our holiday gift lists. But guess what? Identity thieves have lists too, and your personal information might be on them. Protect your identity with LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every second and alerts you to threats you could miss by yourself, even if you keep an eye on your bank and credit card statements. If your identity is stolen, your own U.S.-based restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. And all plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package. The last thing you want to do this holiday season is face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or other financial losses from identity theft all alone. Make this season about joy, not identity theft, with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Call 1-800-LifeLock and use promo code IHEART. Or go to lifelock.com/iHeart for 40% off. Terms apply.
And thank you to Karl, and let me tell you a little bit about him. Karl helps entrepreneurs understand their struggles and turn them into stepping stones. In 2010, he was diagnosed with testicular cancer and then was laid off from his job in 2011. And while those were, of course, very difficult situations, he calls them blessings in disguise now. Since then, he stopped doing work that doesn't fit with his passions and instead now focuses on things he truly cares about. He's the author of the book Bring Gratitude, and he's got a lot to offer on his site, so come by digtofly.com for a lot more, and I have that linked in this episode's description for you. And by the way, dig to fly means dig deep to fly high. But I think that does it for today. Thanks so much for being here and for clicking subscribe in whatever podcast app you're using. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.